Hi everyone, it's August 16th, 2022 at, what time is it actually? 4:49. Excuse our cutout face, black fly went after us. She was very hungry. So I'm going to be re-uploading the videos or deleting the ones on the channel now. Not that anyone watched them, so it doesn't really matter. It's just that the way I had them laid out, I was just kind of going off the top of my head, not really, it wasn't benefiting me at all because I was just kind of rambling. So I've got a little layout here in front of me that I'm going to try and follow from now on. So technically today is the third day of sobriety. Yeah, go me. Usually today or tomorrow are the days that we struggle most with, but we'll get to that as I go through the new layout of these videos. So today I just wanted to go over the history of my alcoholism really quickly. The introduction video is still kind of valid, but I've been an alcoholic and a smoker for about 10 years. Before that, I drank in school, socially, but I didn't really care to do it or not do it, but it probably opened a gateway. About 6 years ago, I was engaged and I was lying about smoking and drinking in the house. Stupid thing to lie about. It was like, why lie? You can smell it. Over that period, I developed some pretty severe throat and stomach problems. I was actually bringing up blood, and I had to take medicine to reduce the amount of stomach acid that I produce for the rest of my life. It was in the last 4 or 5 years that my drinking kind of got out of control. I mean, I was definitely an alcoholic, but when my nanny died, I just kind of stopped caring about anything and went off the deep end. I was drinking about 12 daily. Now, leading up to this, I'm down to 6 or 7, sometimes 8, which is still way too much. But at least it's not the cider that was tearing up my stomach and throat from acid. The wedding was canceled because of the alcoholism and lying about smoking in the house 3 weeks before it was set to happen. Sorry for looking down, it's just where I have all the notes and I'll ramble if I don't look at them. The longest I stopped was for about 3 months in the past 10 years. That was primarily because I was in a psychiatric hospital where it came out that there was more than just anxiety going on. It was a lot of other undiagnosed mental illness. Even after the breakup, I drank pretty steadily. Although I did reduce things, so that's something to celebrate, I suppose. I've always kind of chain smoked, and part of the reason I'm giving it up is because I've noticed that my endurance and stamina are really sapped. You can probably hear my throat feels off because I was overdoing it with the steam inhalation therapy, which I'll get into later. What we're doing to try and manage our symptoms, withdrawal, addiction, cravings. We've been meditating for about 60 days, following a program called Adam. Really working out for us. It's helped us to focus on our breathing without hyperventilating, which is a good thing. We've been meditating almost daily. Sometimes we're just too exhausted by the time we get to bed and don't want to do it. Sometimes we can force ourselves to do it, but we do enjoy it. Then we pray afterwards, and prayer has been really beneficial for us. I've always been faithful, even when we're angry at God. Again, we've been doing the steam inhalation therapy to clean out our bronchial tubes and alveolar sacs in our lungs. I think we may have overdone it because our throat is strained, we've been sneezing, may have scalded our esophagus a little bit, or lungs, but that's pretty standard for overdoing it. The other thing, maybe the most important, is rigorous self-honesty, holding myself accountable, knowing when I just gave in, as opposed to even trying to process why I am drinking, or just giving up, boredom or what. That's going to be really important. Things I've noticed since when I was day 3. But I'm going to label this as day 1 because it's the first vlog, but it's my 3rd day of sobriety, so I'm going to say it's day 1 anyway. Maybe that'll get me through the day 3 and 4 hump that I seem to be struggling with. Face is feeling greasy, which is pretty natural because alcohol is a diuretic and dehydrates you, so it's pulling salt away. Maybe making the sebaceous glands on our face push stuff out. That'll go away as I rehydrate my body from years and years of abuse. I think I'm overusing the steam therapy too much. My pores are, even with the steam therapy, my face feels greasy. You probably see a little sheen to it. So we're looking forward to our skin hopefully improving. We've been having some nervous stuff that we usually do when we're in a heightened state of anxiety or stress, picking at our head or scalp. No real withdrawal symptoms so far, this attempt anyway. We had a lot of trouble sleeping last night. Sleep's always been an issue for us though, but yesterday we were just cold and we woke up sweating, so I think our body's just trying to find the homeostasis level that it needs to be at, because we screwed up three times in a fairly short period, and so it's kind of trying to find balance where there is none right now. I think the longer that I maintain sobriety, the better our sleep will become, hopefully improve. The other thing we have to do is make sure we take our medications, because that'll really help us with the withdrawal symptoms and low mood. I think clonazepam will also serve as a deterrent, because we've taken that with alcohol before and completely lost consciousness. It can be a deadly combination. Do not do it. Don't be like us. And anyway, this is entry 1. It is kind of clinical, but this way I think is the best way that we can look back on these videos and see where we screwed up, what worked, what didn't. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, if anyone ever does. If you're struggling with addiction, there's a lot of free outreach programs. I suggest you check them out. Anyway, God bless, stay sober, and I love you, and I'm rooting for you. And like Mr. Rogers used to say, I like you just the way you are. Okay? I like you just the way you are, whoever you are. Bye.